So, yeah. The chap's all right.
Oh, as good as to be expected. What's all about?
Oh, I was just letting off some steam. Needed to go. No hard feelings. Sorry, just get some sleep, all right? I'll see you tomorrow.
If he wasn't on bus, I'd have killed him. Yeah, wouldn't have.
No hard feelings, eh, chaps? You're damn good, man. Sleep well.
Okay, you're done. Just what? You started all that, man. How? With your dog routine. That's what triggered him. Am I bleeding? No. I should be. You love Detroit.
Yeah.
You said you've never been to America. How do you love Detroit?
I love that you're from there. It's the birthplace of modern technology, really. What's his name? Henry Ford?
What's his name? Yeah.
Invented the assembly line in Dearborn.
He did.
Everything started from there, you see? Did you read Lacey's biography of Ford?
No. I didn't read that one. Did you read Spider-Man issue number 111? There's a lot of good historical facts in that one, too.
I think it's the most interesting of all the American cities, really.
You do? You think Detroit is the most interesting? Wow. Let's hope you're always going to be that easy to please. Come here.
Yes. Fiona, have a quick word with you.
Sure. Keith, would you mind just a minute?
Oh, that's okay.
I'm nearly finished.
Okay. Yeah, no, outside.
Okay.
So, I've just spoken with my friends at Hardcastle and Bryce. And they loved your proposal, and they want to have breakfast with you and iron out the terms of the deal.
They loved it,
They
really?
did, yeah.
Oh, my God.
They adored it.
This is so fantastic. Is it real?
It is, yeah.
Real?
I promise you, it's very
Thank
real.
you. Does Scully know?
Not yet,
What
no.
about Ben? Oh, we should tell them. We should go tonight and celebrate.
All
We
right.
should have a wonderful dinner, the four of us.
Absolutely.
Scully's going to be thrilled.
Oh, she is. I think she's going to be delighted.
I'm not jealous. I'm glad she got a stinky-ass book deal. It's just that when in the same breath you tell me the studio maybe thinks that I don't have another series of shows in me, well, that upsets
Now,
me.
you're putting words in my mouth. What I said was that I'm getting the feeling as to whether you have the enthusiasm for another run of shows. Again, coming back to your level of concentration, which we've spoken about before.
My level of concentration? I'm not the one who's traipsing around town trying to get a book sold.
No, that's not fair. She's actually worked very hard and she's been very respectful. You should see her when she comes out of one of those meetings. Good or bad, she's always upbeat and determined and appreciative. You could take a note.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? I'm sleeping, babe. What are you doing?
Looking if you want to.
Have sex? Yeah, no, I would, but I'm not feeling good, or else I would.
Yeah? Oh, is it still your baby toe?
My toe, yeah, it's really still really sore.
It's still sore underneath your baby toe.
Yeah, it's really bothering.
Maybe we should call a doctor.
A doctor? No, yeah. I mean, I saw a doctor. He said that I should just, get a lot of sleep and not put any undue pressure on it. Okay, so, or else I would have sex.
Are you threatened by this book deal?
What? Me? Threatened? No.
You don't talk to me anymore. You don't. You don't talk to me. You don't want to have sex with me. You don't seem to even like being with me.
It's not true. It isn't.
Do you still like being married to me?
Yes.
Maybe we should see a therapist.
I can't see therapists. You know that. They get all personal and nosy, and I get resentful.
Well, a good marriage takes work. You have to be willing to do the work.
Again with the work? What is this thing with you and the work? If I wanted to do work, I'd have shacked up with a chain gang. Okay? I'm not looking to do work here. I got news for you. I do work at work. That's what I come home for. So I don't have to work.
Is this funny? She tells her husband that she has to go to Wales on business, and then she checks into a fat farm in Arizona.
Yeah, it's funny.
What a useless fucking weekend I had. Useless, pissing, bollocks up weekend.
I thought you were supposed to be checking into that bed and breakfast.
That was a joke. Yeah, I tried to get away for a rest, catch up on some reading, eating, sleeping, all that shit. They put me in a room with paper-thin walls. Girls next door's a couple screwing all night long. And I hear everything, every slurp, every groan, every murmur, every whisper. I don't get any sleep. What's worse, next day I'm sitting next to them at breakfast. Turns out there are a couple of big fatties still dribbling all over each other. You know what, it's bad enough listening to two people screwing all night when you don't know what they look like. When you see them in the flesh and know they're a couple of flabby love pigs, it makes for a nightmare bloody weekend, I can tell you. Needless to say, I'm not in much of a mood to be funny. Especially not with you. The great comedy partner who wouldn't know a good joke if it strolled over and kicked him in the nuts at a picnic. What's the matter with you, for Christ's sake? You look bloody awful. Worse than you usually do. Can't you just cheer up?
Hello. Oh,
How's it going in there?
I'm bored to tears. That's how it's going. I'm sorry, but I get nothing out of seeing room after room of artifacts.
The dead people and their stuff. Did you see Allan? Did you see how he was glued to those headsets? I swear, he looked like he was being brainwashed or something.
How about Fiona? Did you see Fiona? The way she was gawking at the dead Egyptian guy from 6,000 years ago? If I was one beat less secure with my sexuality, I'd have been all over that guy. The truth is, we're not even supposed to have sex with just one person. It goes against our natural survival instincts. It does. Oh, yeah, it goes... This is like back from cavemen days. See, the men wanted to have sex with a lot of different women, so they would spread their seed, so they'd have a lot of help sowing the land. And the women wanted to have sex with a lot of men, so that all the different men would think that she was the mother of their children, so they would protect her, right? It's like this ingrained thing that's been put there for centuries, which is basically so we keep the species going on and on. It's survival of the species. It's like your friend, the one you always say is a whore. What's her name?
Janine, she's a whore. She's with 10 different guys at any one time.
No. She's not a whore. She's a link to our past. I'm telling you, she should be in the British Museum, not the dead Egyptian guy. He's an asshole.
Hey, what are you thinking? Penny for your thoughts.
What am I thinking? Nothing, really. I was thinking about a scene from my play. Why? What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about Allan. He's so sweet. I bet he was a great teacher. He was a teacher before he became a producer. Did you know that?
We're being honest? I didn't know we were being honest. Because actually I was thinking about, having sex with Carly. I mean, I didn't know we were being honest.
You're so funny, aren't you?
You're teasing. Thinking of Allan.
Silly.
Go sleep.
You're silly.
So let me ask you a question.
Ask away.
If your husband were sleeping with my wife, would you sleep with me?
Maybe.
Maybe a yes?
Well, I'd have to know for sure, which is physically impossible, but if I knew for sure,
You knew for sure?
yeah, I would.
Good answer. Loving that answer.
Mummy?
Hey, Glenn, it's Ben. Are you sleeping or something? You sound low.
No, I had some bad news. My auntie died.
Oh, cool. Listen, I need to know the name of the bed and breakfast you stayed at. You know, with the thin walls. I also need your room number and the fat people's room number.
Fuck you, Ben.
I don't think they should allow this. I think this is what's wrong with London.
I agree. I'm surprised the Royal Parks even allow it. It's just a big slap in the face of tradition.
You know, I feel very lucky to have grown up here. I really do. I wouldn't live anywhere else. But I just have to laugh at the way the Americans idealize this city. You know, I think it's a great big history theme park. Charles Dickens ride at Disneyland. People come here, and they don't see the crime. They don't see the dirt. They don't see the exhaust, the equivalent of 10 packets of cigarettes a day. It's as if they're blind to it or something.
They're not blind to it, Allan, really. But, you know, everything is fresh and new for them, so they only focus on what's beautiful and lovely about the city, really, rather than what's problematic and dirty. But, you know, you fall in love with the city, and very soon you realize it has the same problems as the city you just left. The traffic, the noise, the stress.
I think we should get out of the city for a while myself. I'm sick of it. I know a great place I heard about this place. It's a bed and breakfast. It's an hour from here. You can get to 5 o'clock from Waterloo. We can go right after rehearsal. We can spend the whole weekend there. Anybody into this?
I'm into it. How about you, Allan?
I'd go.
Yeah, well, fine. Country do.
Sure. Are you into it?
Go.
Yeah?
Hello, mon chéri.